Hello and welcome to Fatecaster.
Yes.
And another Black City and Dorvish something episode of Shadows of Stravia. Previously, we met Reginald Falstone, played by Doug, the Crown Prince of Darusk, sent to court Countess Zilphira Scorn, played by Jesse, as the last hope of the desperate but proud dwarven nation of Darusk. The party traveled and made their way to the Black City, where we now set off. Along the path, we also, Requiem got a stern talking to by Plop for standing him up on their doctrine date. And a very curious Prince Lariel inquiring what they were all talking about the morning at Greydale when they departed. And with that,
Die now, but
please join us as we descend into darkness. Darkness! Drogmalhar is vast. A multi-tiered underground labyrinth of black stone, obsidian bridges, massive dwarven pillars carved with cracked runes, and clattering chains connected to lifts that descend into the Eker pits. The city is lit by a series of arcane lanterns flickering blue, burning veins of raw ichor in the walls, occasional bursts of molten light rising from the sunken forge vents. Tremors shiver through the streets every few minutes, rattling chains and sending dusty grit falling from ancient dwarven arches. Above it all looms the obsidian spire, a vampire construction where their lords hold dominion, seated by House Scorn. As the party travels through the city, onlookers gather. Dwarven miners, gaunt and exhausted, staring hollow-eyed as you pass. Undead workers moving in mechanical rhythm. Order of Bone acolytes carrying ichor vials and reinforced cages and urging their undead minions on their business. A patrol of crimson-armored vampires watch silently from a balcony. Your caravan winds upward toward the Noble Quarter, the only place in the city that's new, that's vampire-built. The Scorn Estate, Zilphira's childhood home, rests against the high terraces overlooking the ichor pits far below. Its initial dwarven foundation remains strong, but your upper halls have been reshaped in vampire fashion, elegant, severe, sharp, and cold. Obsidian balconies, black iron gates, frosted windows that never let in light, even this far underground. Zilphira, you recognize Cybele, which is the head of the house staff, and has been since you remember. Her pale eyes flicker from the balcony as you approach, and she returns inside to make ready. Valroth, beside you, gives a nod, offering you an arm as he sets off.
Yeah, well,
Well, you head into the carved structure of your home, again, underground, but these towers descend, like the tower face, and then the doors open, and you're still, in a like a cliff side, but you open in a rich, dark, vampiric interior. Subella's waiting. She's a severe-looking, her as a Damphir, pale skin, dark red hair. Welcome home, daughter of Scorn. She bows low. How Scorn is prepared to host your company for the night, and of course, my lord, soon departed. Welcome back. She looks back at you. Rest while you may. The first meeting of the summit is tomorrow evening. You will need your strength for what comes. Welcome all. Rooms are prepared for all of you. Anything that you need, please ask. Do not hesitate.
Thank you. Are they all there at the same time?
I would imagine. I mean, like, you have your caravan kind of parked. People are kind of getting ready. But I would imagine, probably you and your father have come in, and then she's kind of motioning down to your.
I'd probably ask her as the others come in to ask specific people or gather specific people after they've found the room and stuff, and tell them that to basically check it, get their stuff into the room, and then show them to mine type thing, which would be not him.
Very well. Yeah, the immediate resting, and your
my bloody buddies, please, and Isolde.
As you enter,
motherfucker,
a tremor from deep below, and you feel a blast of cold air from the Ichor pits beneath you. Another familiar tremor in the Black City. You're shown to your rooms. Each is magnificently prepared, carved from these obsidian walls, but have like a 4-post, king size or equivalent bed. Special preparations have been made for you, Trogul. You have reinforced beds. You think there's probably 4 king-size beds have been set together. And then you look underneath it's just a stone foundation beneath these beds. So it's not going to collapse when you put in there. There's space for baths, and servants await to be we'll bring up hot water for your bath. Should you need it in, they're gathering your things. And then after you kind of settle in, everyone but Reginald is told that the Countess Zelfira's quarters await. These are, Zelfira, you're shown to your childhood bedroom. Would you like to describe it for us?
Honestly, I would like to say it's pretty plain, but it probably is not actually, because you could probably tell, those who know me, what Z has done, which is very specific, very subtle, black, simple things. There might be a touch of say lace or tinge of certain materials here and there that actually, say to the royal or expensive side, but as far as everything else, there's probably a nice hint of color here and there. And if you know me, you'll know 1,000% it's because of Nymira and not because of me that my room it's half me, half not. And very simple in a lot of ways, wherever I could control. My bed sheets are likely nice, simple, black, clean. My bed's probably super gaudy and just ridiculous and things of that sort. So walking in, it looks like it does not make sense. But if you understand Z at this point and understand my family, you maybe understand why. And that's that.
You've entered, begin to, prepare yourself. You kind of have the moment entering, your childhood room where kind of all the feelings of your childhood come back to you, and you feel the reversion of past you, young you, the time where you were here in this room, mortal, before you were vampire. as your things are behind you and servants begin to prepare the place for you. It is, not dusty. Everything has been prepared. There's a hot bath waiting for you. And you hear, but behind you, a guard is, excuse me. And you hear the familiar voice of Rowan. I just need a minute.
Rowan.
Little lady, you in there?
I am. Come in.
Sorry, excuse me. And you see like a guard is like trying to keep him out.
No, let him in. It's okay. I am dressed. It's fine.
Hey, is the lady? Okay. I won't keep you. Just a minute. As I said, I'd ride with you to the Black City, and our paths have got to part for a bit here. I have some jobs south. But I wanted to have words with you. I've known rulers who never had a say in what they become. You do. I don't trust courts, motions around. I don't trust crowns. Points to the crown that's been set on your bed in front of you. But I trust grit, and you got it. Hear me plain. If you aim to do right by your people, which I believe you do after riding with you for this long, I'll stand with you. My allegiance is first to Drogul. I owe him for trying to kill him.
My allegiance is to Drogul.
But should your paths remain parallel, I'll stand with you. The day comes you need an old ghost. We ain't afraid of kings or cold. You call my name, you hear?
That means a lot, Rowan. Thank you.
All right, I'll come. You ain't alone, Zalfira. Not while I'm still walking.
That day may come sooner than you know. Let's hope we can avoid it. But if what we all know rings true in the north, I know you're good for your word. As I feel like you have quite...
He opens his pouch. Appears a small blue fleck stone. I think you know how that works. Just, say the word. It'll come back to me.
Thank you. Please be safe.
Well, I can't promise on safe, but I can.
Kick some ass?
It's been awfully hard to kill me in the past. It has been proven. So,
It
again,
has been.
I suppose.
You're
kill me
right.
again. All right. And he turns and is gone. The rest of you have been given notice that you are to appear in Zalfira's room.
I show up like an hour late.
Of course you do.
I'm going to take a very long bath.
Mm-hmm.
And if you stopped by to see what's going on, I've talked to, her name is Zabel? Sibel. And I've gotten my hands on one of their acquisitioned, Lantern of Calling kinds of things, and I'm actively writing, notes, and I'm putting them through the brazier, and I'm sending them back to Slavoka with all of these instructions that I've been thinking about for the upcoming ball, and love notes to my missus, and all kinds of things. So if you poke me, I'm just in the bath with tons of servants around me, just feeding me grapes, and I'm writing letters.
How long does it take everyone else to get to my room? Let's start here.
I'll just walk through your wall.
Yeah, but how long does it take everybody else to get to my room? Do you say you come
So rec rooms are
pretty
immediately.
quick?
I
I'm here. I just got word
Dragul
half a second
stops to
ago.
find Karina first.
Do you have a soul for her?
Huh?
Do you have a soul for her?
I already gave her the last one,
Oh,
but
you want to fight her?
no. But Dragul would like to ask Karina to, after coming into the city and seeing all the obsidian, see if she can get him more of the stones for the sword.
Of course, I'll keep you stocked, big guy. Don't worry.
Much appreciated.
I only needed a few more now, and then Karina's masterpiece will be ready to unveil.
I'm excited to be a part of it.
Me too.
So how long does it take everybody else to get to my room, roughly?
Probably
And
only
he's
take
sold.
me 10 minutes to go talk to
Is
Karina.
he sold the same? Or how long does he take?
Well, you guys
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, if everybody else is here, look at you all
Everybody else?
and everybody else. Everybody else from the Bloody Buddies is here. I will look around and be like, new plan. We go to Nyx's room. That fucker's not showing up. Let's do it.
That makes sense.
We're going to go to Nyx's room.
I'm going to sploof poof through the wall. So I want to see if I can scare you. I might see Nene.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
He's in a bubble bath. You won't
You're
see.
gonna start glitching out. Hold on a second.
13.
Oh, we're coming
Wait,
in. I don't
add
fucking
stuff to it,
care.
don't
He
I?
can sit in his
Probably.
bubble bath if he wants. He chooses this.
How long did it? Because there's one
18.
other thing I was going to do. So
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, you can still do that. Whatever you want. You're doing
Requiem
your thing. We're
appears
just
while you're in a bubble
approaching.
bath.
Hi. We're
okay,
all
I'm in the
coming
bubble
over.
bath. So all right.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, much to do. More grapes, thank you. The wine is it on its way?
Yeah, hold on.
Thank
yep.
and one more for Fraser. Luma, my sweet, I thought of you in poetry. Days and nights I wept.
So,
Is there a shelf next to you or a bench next to you I want to put my feet in?
how long does it?
Yeah, I mean, there's like the servants that
You
are
just
like,
said
you know, on like the little benches as they're like feeding me and fanning me and stuff,
Perfect.
and
I'm
adding
gonna
more
s-
hot water. Like,
I'm going to sit there and I'm just going to dip my toes in or like have my feet in.
Fine.
They're pretty
The
clean.
rest of us
Yeah.
approach the room. Look in the room. No Nyx. Bathing quarters. Nyx. Open the door.
Yeah, you feel like a commotion. Servants going in and out of that area.
Oh, more hot water. Hold on.
It's been so long.
We're not joining the
Traveling.
bath. We're just apparently intruding on this bath because you can't come to us, so we must come to you.
Well, we're here, aren't we?
We are.
Okay.
Is there bubbles blocking your bath water?
He's rolling for it.
Yeah.
All right.
19 on
There's
There's a lot of bubbles. There's a lot of bubbles.
We must do
Yeah,
this here.
19.
Honestly, it's probably the best way to not have prying ears around, considering I don't know who else would want to be in your bathing quarters.
Good
So-
idea. Maybe
So
10 more
Shelley,
minutes. 10 more minutes. I begin ritually casting detect magic in the room that we're in to see if I can't find any sweeping magical listening devices.
Okay. I'm just going to keep drinking the house wine. I know
Give me an
we-
investigation
it's
check.
Detect
magic too? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a good call. Even though this is my childhood home, you never know what Nimir didn't do
Kind of
here.
said that a lot about your child.
What kind of
23.
shit she's done.
23.
Yeah.
She might be lurking from my own quarters
no,
right now. Who fucking knows?
No magic that you,
He's getting
you
more
don't,
and
you
more
don't
drunk.
expect
You guys don't see her drunk.
in the room. And, nothing mundane that would,
thank
would
you.
inspect spycraft.
Kind of had a long week.
Say with a 23 inspection, you look out, there's these dark frosted windows that do allow, those inside these tall scorn towers to look out. And from there you see wings like longer than a carriage, pens on a balcony kind of far beneath. A huge owl descends, and then like 5 or 6 dire bats that perch on like railings that are mounted on the ceiling, and then they like for this purpose, and dark armored individuals expertly kind of drop to the ground as their batches perch, and the owl land silently furls its wings. Again, this like 15-foot tall creature, and you see sliding from the back of it, expertly graceful, it can only be Celine Blackheart
Oh.
and her Blackheart guard as they arrived in town and then descend amongst the people.
I'm going to get out of the bath, and I'm going to walk.
Did you just stand up in front of us all?
Yeah.
He's in front of the window.
Looking out the window.
Bubble.
Celine has arrived, everyone.
As he gets out,
I'm
I
gonna
Sit
just
back down, Nick.
I primal
Sit
savage
back
read, blow
down.
cold air all
We're
over
all
Nick.
in here.
It's not shy. It's not a shy individual. I will draw the curtains from that after I tell the team that the coast is clear
I
from
guess that's our own fault.
listening.
We came into your bathing quarters for this meeting.
I imagine there's very soft like cotton robes and stuff available. So I will be donning one of those now with slippers.
Did you get everything done in your bath? Did you?
Requiem, you of course continue
Relax.
to use the bath water if you.
I kind of undipped.
A minor
When I
kind of
noticed you started
flavor
to-
here in this room, Zafir, you'd be very familiar with it, but maybe unique to the rest of you are that where you would expect mirrors, and in this age it would be like polished brass mirrors, so imperfect, but would reflect your surfaces. There are none of these. Instead, what you see they look like dark shadow, like a mirror shaped, ornately carved, and then when you stand in front of them, there's these shadowy, ghostly projections of your appearance that appear unique. And Zafira, you know that this is these are phantasmal mirrors. They're magically enchanted so that vampires can observe their reflection. Because of course, a vampire would be invisible in a normal mirror or normal reflection. They'd have no reflection. So,
my reflection has been a bit fucked. Am I also able to get phantasmal force, or does that mess with it as well because of my specific predicament with my reflection?
Your reflection comes back. I think, like for you, and you've kind of looked around and see other people's reflection. Again, it's like imperfect you wouldn't like it for a mirror. Like it works for a mirror, but it's kind of like someone's drawn an outline of the person with like basic features. But it's like you could get dressed to it and see if your hair is okay, but it's not great. But you imagine like, oh, for a vampire, I guess this is the best they got. Your reflection as you see other people pass by, yours is like fuzzy.
Yeah.
Kind of like there's noise in the reflection. And then you remember and you look down and you see your shadow is missing in this room. It's currently not present.
Do I notice that?
Yeah. So you got high passive perception.
What does my reflection do?
Your reflection?
Do me next.
You're not in here.
So yours appears. You would have a phantasmal mirror in your room too. But yours appears like
He's just staring at his own mirror.
I think what you get is like the moments it comes and goes for you. And I think that you are like realizing how constant you are having to put effort into being physical for this mirror. So it's like, and it's kind of like one of those things like you don't have to focus on breathing once you've learned how to breathe. But for you, it's become, but there's like, and you notice your breath. You notice how much effort is required for you to just maintain physical presence in the world as you watch it just kind of fading in and out.
I was just messing
constantly.
with the mirror right now, like literally stepping in front of it each by each and be like,
which is, I mean, maybe the first time they've seen such things, so it's not
I thought
super
my
weird.
own reflections were fucked up. What is happening with you two?
Fox stole my shadow.
Oh, yes, I do recall that. Cece made a great decision.
Yes, she did.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, what exactly did you want with us, my dear?
Can I have some wine?
What?
Can I have some of your wine? Can I
What?
start drinking with you?
You have some my wine?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Which you have drink in there. You don't actually want me to pour wine in there.
No.
Okay. Just making sure. Oh, I thought, I'm like, you want wine on top of what you're drinking? That might not taste good. Well, what don't we have to talk about? We've been on the road for quite a while. A lot has happened in a short amount of time. To be honest, I honestly don't know what to think and feel and what to do next. Yet I do, but I don't. And y'all have been there for every single y'all.
Been talking to Rowan, have you?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Actually, yes, he just said goodbye to me.
Oh,
Rowan hit the road.
Wait, Rowan left?
He did. He fulfilled
Doesn't
what
like
he
us as much as he likes
he
us.
fulfilled what he said he would do. Actually, he likes Dragul the most.
Figures, everybody likes Dragul the most.
You better
Wrong.
after trying to kill me.
King Dragul.
He did have to. He did fulfill his promise. He rode with us. And now he has some things he said he needs to take care of. However, he gave me another one of those fancy stones I've seen before with Trigu. Actually, I don't know if I've seen that, but I was familiar with it. In case the time comes we need him again, which I'm sure, and I told him, might be sooner. If for all of us, then we'd hope. Anywho, that's not why I brought you here. A lot has happened. Look over at you, Sold.
Yes.
Yes, I intentionally had him come too.
Everyone's irritating Requiem.
Long trip.
There's a lot of information and a lot of questions I have that don't necessarily need to be answered now, and I'm going to likely be unpacking for a very long time. Although a couple of them do pertain to now. We need a plan. We are at the Count's... This is going to be a shit show. We need to be powerful and have a plan here. And we need to talk about that. But there's also a couple things that I need to know from you. Like whether or not Nymira knows she's not my mother also. I think Valtor, it's pretty obvious he probably doesn't know. And his mind has been messed with.
Yes, that is my understanding. Nymira certainly knows Valtor. I was partially responsible for delivering Valtor's ignorance of that fact. Just some preparation before what awaits us, as well as you've not been to a summit meeting prior. The first meeting will be an opportunity to discuss matters that will be voted on.
Like Eldrith having a seat.
Yes, so we expect the matter of Darusk to be brought up. We do have new information on this regarding the prince's arrival, and honestly, with his caravan of iron, removes the urgency there. So that will be something, new information for you to bring up, but do it with leverage.
Also, do you mean?
And then any matter that head of a major house, which is to bring up, can also be brought up, discussed at that time, and in the next meeting we will be voting upon them.
So are you suggesting meeting 1 is where we talk about... Oh shit, we're about to drop multiple bombs, and A, elders should have a seat in the house, in the
If we wanted that
courts.
Voted on, that needs to be brought up in the first meeting.
And also, then, does that... Also, is this a good time to bring up that we believe we should be making peace treaties with Darush, considering their prince is here?
That will be discussed, and that will be, yes, good information for you to bring up at that time. Expect Celine to come at you. All accounts are that Count Draven is not coming, so Celine will be the representation of Blackheart here.
Sold. How could we use this to our advantage with Celine being here and Saren being here in the same quarters? How could we plan this to be a spectacle?
We can make a spectacle, depends.
And draw away. We need our votes, and we need them to matter, and we need that to happen for Eldrith to ring true and stay aligned. But how can we take the heat off? Kind of derail this.
We should think on that. The final mission I will have is that you are welcome to bring any number of your entourage you'd like into the court meeting. Of course, the representation of your house will sit. The rest are behind you, but there's a non-insignificant chance that there could be bloodshed at this meeting. So anyone you like there prepare for battle.
To being there for battle and or bloodshed.
Should be present throughout the
I also mentioned one other thing. I do not know. How big is this quarters and table that we sit at for this meeting?
It's the old throne room of the dwarven ruler of Drogmalhar. Quite large, oversized. Certainly some maybe 60 meters or so in width and depth of circular.
Well, that doesn't quite likely put them all right in range, but
What is the range on it?
30 feet.
Put yourself right in the middle of the room.
You'll be expected to sit at the around the table, as will I, and the rest of the heads. But it's common to have your
If we can
attendants behind you.
Accordingly, I've yet to truly use. Them goblins didn't quite know what they had on their hands.
No, they did not.
And Nyx did quite a show.
That is a
getting this
find.
into my hands.
Yeah, that is a find.
I can, however, call upon the chalice for the
My caution is
first time.
no one else knows that is in your possession. That is leverage on a weapon. Should you reveal it, any others will want it. Right? So use that accordingly. I wouldn't break it out unless absolutely necessary.
Minor illusion attached to it?
Something maybe to disguise, if you have any
Might be
methods of
what's
non-detection.
best, because the one good thing about utilizing the chalice is if I put it on the table and bloodshed happens, if I call upon it for... Hold on. Where'd it go? Court of Silent Thirst. They're not... Bloodshed would not do them very well in the end. And lies would play into our favor, as we'd know, when people are whether with us or against us, based off what is said and done.
To give you some backstory, that is a reliquary of King Lariel's. And Prince Lariel, in particular, has been searching for that item for many years. That has been lost for a century.
Damn, feel drinking out of a vampire's chalice. Sounds about right. Oh, this is another thing I want to bring up. As you have clearly told me that Lariel's my father. Early in our journey, Prince Lariel may or may not have suggested he knows more about me, secrets of my family, than others do. And I'm starting to wonder if he knows, that motherfucker, that I am his sister, or if he doesn't, because...
I wouldn't put it past him. I don't know for certain, but as I've said before, I caution you against Prince Lariel.
You cautioned me against my brother who tried to sleep with me, Esau.
Ew,
Yes.
Gross. You didn't do it, did you?
No.
Oh, God.
I worked my way out of that
Gross.
one.
Also,
she was
he was
there.
Yuck.
really
She
pressing.
heard.
It's kind of traditional with vampiric families. To
He
be
tried.
honest,
Really?
but, yeah.
He tried.
Okay,
Trust
well,
me.
You try to respect your culture. You can sleep with your brother.
That
if
is
you
not
want, I
my
guess.
culture. That is not...
You wouldn't believe
That
the
is not
things that me
me.
and my twin have done. I mean, oh, God.
Begging that away for a rainy day. What's going on there?
Thank you for closure. Appreciate it. That was long awaited.
Oh, that was not my mother, so it's fine. She's not my mother. She's reason to not like her.
Anyway, hey, Prince
Too soon.
Lariel.
Prince Lariel.
Too soon.
Prince Lariel is very shrewd. He's defense, which I would say he does masterfully, is that he plays a fool.
He's not a fool.
He's not a fool.
No, can I say, so he was pressing, I told you. I need to figure out why he was pressing so hard. When I came out of Apollo, the Temple of Apollo, sorry, he was like, oh, you had so many tear streaks down your face. And
That's not
why-
good.
No.
If you noticed that.
No, I may have accidentally told him that I was just there for Apollo. I didn't mention our entire party being there and you like trying to set yourself on fire. I didn't mention any of that.
I mean,
My bad.
being that this We're supposed
Can
to
I
serve
just-
the faith.
Should Lariel discover what was discussed that morning is doomsday scenario.
He did not, and she did not lead to that, as I don't think she was aware I was awake and listening.
He will
but
leverage that to his grave, and will not hesitate to weaponize it to his own means. He'll try to blackmail you out of everything that you have, and then should that prove fruitless, he will take it to the king.
There are a lot of...
He said Rose.
Yes.
Hey,
He is honestly one I am...
he's family.
Hey, I don't care.
So he's clever. Is he magical of sorts? I could scry on him. I can read minds.
Wait, what? Is it actually scaling down?
No, it's scaling across to the light.
No,
You
it's
go,
not.
little guy.
Look right above
You
you,
can
Eric.
do
No.
it.
Eric, up.
Eric, above you.
Every
You can
time
do
you
it.
pick them over me, and I don't
Look at
understand.
him.
10 years of marriage.
Imagine that
you
huge chasm he's crossing right now.
You pick the spiders living. He does. He literally, look, it's right there. He
Compared
literally
to us,
picks them over
that's
me.
like us crossing the Grand Canyon right now.
It's behind you. Oh, okay.
He fell.
It's that way. No, it was back by the curtain.
Did he have a tether?
It's back by the curtain now. Yeah, he is tethered to the... Okay,
He made
we're
it.
fine. It's fine.
You
Supposed
go.
to be in character.
I'm just trying to become
Anywho-
Spider-Man over here. Yeah,
just
Anywho,
let
he
it
wants
happen.
to be bit by it. The radioactive...
You asked, Nix, is he magical? He is clever. He has, to my knowledge, he himself is not magical. However, he is potentially one of the richest individuals under this great cloudy sky. So we can assume that he has access to any number of magical items that are available to him.
He may be a damn fear, but he was the accepted child.
Okay. So probably not try to scry on him in places where he's set up artifacts to protect him.
Now, something, yes, he certainly has protections, but something to stock in our arsenal for later use, there is that. Zofir, is that should that be pressed and made available, you have the strongest claim as heir to the throne, should that be made public and verified.
Half of me wondered whether or not we should have told the Inquisitor this information as she herself has suggested. Or do we keep it in our arsenal for a later time? I don't know. This is why I needed... All of these have run through my head a million different ways. The Inquisitor wants him dead, or tried for murder. However, she also openly suggested that if she is asked at this meeting her actual opinion on everything that has happened and where she stands, she would tell the truth, which would get her killed.
I talked to Lenora about that, and after rolling a 2, she believes that it's best to just say it.
Say rolling a 2.
Yeah, I rolled to see if Lenora would be cool with it or not.
I will say,
But you just say after rolling a 2.
there's no chance.
Yeah.
There's no chance. Lenora is meticulous. Seraph is meticulous. There's zero chance that she hasn't, relayed her instructions and what her findings to others. So, should she be killed in this meeting, that does not absolve you of murder in Slovak.
What murder, though? She hasn't said that I have murdered everybody if she's meticulous.
That to be said,
I be able to
Seraph
absolve him of his
can
murder in
certainly.
Slavoka?
Be fantastic.
Seraph is a fantastically wieldy tool, as I have personally experienced over the time. She,
Is a loose cannon.
but can be so easily aimed. We know exactly what motivates her.
This is...
She is stringently adhering to what she believes is law and the truth. Leverage that. She's exceptionally powerful. She will be heading the discussion of every summit meeting, so we must use that to our advantage.
Do you think it is useful or hurtful for her to know what I know? My heritage.
Honestly, I believe it's useful, but every card should be played in its right time. And there's no benefit to playing them early. Play it when we need it. And the last advice I will give regarding Lariel is that it is my understanding that King Lariel wishes to see the two of you wed.
That's fucked up.
That's so weird.
He knows I'm his daughter, and he knows...
True, but consider that such a marriage legitimizes both of your
His
standings as
bloodline?
the heir
Double?
to the throne. Prince Lariel on his own is vulnerable should the very open secret of his status as a Danfer be released.
Which it
You,
should.
as a true-blooded vampire and his true half-daughter, a bastard, perhaps, but still full-blooded, the pair of you have an unquestionable claim to the throne that none of the other major houses would be able to contest. I arm you with that knowledge, not persuading you one way or the other, because I myself haven't decided what is the best option regarding that yet, but...
Do keep me updated, will ya?
What do you want to do? Do you want the information to come out? Do you want to armor with it? I'm behind you.
I truly don't know. For so long, secrets have been our weapon and our power of our house. And there's so many secrets that can come out at the right time. You are right. Information, but...
You see, the thing with the vampires is a lot of the, cultural taboo among incest is the potentiality of creating offsprings of incest that have deformities. But with vampires, there was no such potentiality of its own, which makes it, persuades the culture of it in some regard.
It's just icky.
I don't think it's icky.
Well, you
You're
would say
just
that.
trying to
You're making
make it okay that you slept with your sister. Okay.
I mean, there were very few times it was just us, if that makes it better.
It does make it better. Thank
Right.
you.
Thank you, Nix. I thought you would understand.
Should we put it to a... Should we
I have
put it to
really
a
bad
vote,
taste in men.
perhaps?
Like really.
We have
What vote?
5 bloody buddies here. A vote for telling the High Inquisitor of your thing? Or...
What it sounds like is it's not a matter of if we do, it's a matter of when we do, how we do. She should know, yes. Obviously, well, she relied. But
Same.
using the cards at the right time is what sounds important. As I'm starting to understand that I don't believe there's any leaving this table without some sort of bloodshed at the end of it. One way or another, this is not just a meeting. This is not just a voting on rules and houses and whatever. It sounds like it's a potential drawing a line and standing behind it.
This light of Dorusk being brought into the equation, I say for our goals.
Reginald? The light?
Yes.
You calling him the light of Darushk?
I'm saying this light of this revelation.
Oh, okay. Like
being
literally
brought from
the
literally
4-foot king.
literally from He's
Yeah,
the
4
crown
foot
prince of
away.
Dorusk that remains.
16 square feet.
Battered they may be, he represents the combined efforts of the dwarfs and the elves to our northern neighbors against the oncoming armies of King Goroth. They have very real reason to unite with us, and there is absolutely, I can see almost no chance of deception. Should they do nothing, or should they deceive us, they are annihilated, as Stravia and the ogres both crash at the borders. Stravia is then the lesser, because then they face the wrath of the ogres after them, but they still have to go through the dwarfs first. So they are staunch allies, and our greatest leverage, should we seek it against the current monarchy, against King Lariel. Should we side with Darusk, you have the ability to carve out your own kingdom. One, siding with Darusk, give them back a portion of their land upon marriage. With scorn and all that you can banner against that, we've already gathered Brightwind and the rebellion and the armies of Darusk. Think of the strength that we have against Lariel, particularly if we get rid of Blackheart first with the means we already have available to us.
Is there historical precedence for multiple husbands that Zephyra could take?
Sure, yeah. I mean, traditionally, it would be a king, and then concubines.
That verse.
But the status of a concubine need not mean that they are. There is not political advantage to their status as such. There is still a status of a concubine. They are protected under the rule, and they are. The forces are still joined as such.
According to this letter from the Bright Winds, I'd have to agree. Nyx put it upon himself to request...
Mostly Borislav.
Of course.
Borislav.
So, bear-like.
You still fucking... I still...
She still hasn't.
It's a 14. That's still fairly
Do you want me
low.
to roll for it?
I don't care. I still didn't roll my good roll.
27.
Yeah, you still killed me.
Can you roll less than a 20 on deception?
I rolled a 15, I think, last time or something.
Dang. Still makes no sense. But the Brightwinds have no reason to lie about it at this point. I think returning their uncle was absolutely the right call, but did what we needed it to do. Borislav made sure that it happened, and they are with an alliance. Hence, them meeting with Darusk and sending the prince, which, by the way, I can request his presence if you guys would like. I wanted to meet with you first to see how we felt about all of the things.
Once
and
we've
whether
hashed
or
out
not
here, we should absolutely get him involved in this, yeah.
I can request for him to, I'm sure your maids are still around serving you stuff, Mr. Fancy, so...
Oh, Grapes,
Get out of here!
Oh,
This
I'm
is
so
a private
sorry!
meeting.
I'm so sorry! You didn't say just to stop!
Yeah, can you know what? Can you please go find
Yes,
the
absolutely.
Wolven Prince?
Yes, absolutely.
Send him this way. I you know what's funny? We're probably still in your bathroom instead of your
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We're just all gathered in your bathroom.
We're just
as
slowly
you're-
putting like
Which night
concoctions on
I
our
imagine
face.
there's food and like
drink
black
available
marble.
already,
We've
so-
got like our
That's
slow
like-
headbands.
fancy little black bathrooms.
Reginald.
you know?
About, I'd say like high 20s, low 30s days of travel behind you. Presented with a lap of luxury. Not what you're familiar with, certainly, but still, hot baths, whatever you want to wear and eat and drink before you. Where does the maid sent to summon you find you in your chambers?
I would probably say would be in my room.
Okay. What are you doing? What are you wearing? What are you eating?
A robe. I'd be definitely dressed down.
Of course, you're in a robe.
Because I'm getting real cozy. I found out they have slippers too, so I threw those on.
Yep.
I'd be brushing my beard.
Okay.
You have a beard.
You hear a
Of
knock.
course
You
have
hear a knock on the
beard.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super short.
Excuse me,
He said it's
so
like-
someone
Is this
from
London
House
and
Gorn?
Morgan and I were like,
Hello?
May I enter?
Sure. Yeah.
He's so
Grooming
You
it for his
see
old age, like to come.
a small human woman, blonde
He's just so
hair,
young.
but with the
working
white
on it.
robes of a servant of Fesco. But yeah, you've seen many of them. You know how they prepared your baths. And
He just shakes it.
Lady Zelfira has summoned you to quarters where they are meeting. Can I escort you now? Are you ready?
Yeah, our quarters. Yeah, I'll come to our
God.
quarters.
Okay.
How do you prepare? How must you prepare?
I loosen my robe a little.
Beard freshly oiled and brushed.
Yep.
She leads you to Nixon's quarters. You probably don't know that. And through, like, you open the door. It's like it's empty, but there's lots of like servants still kind of like murmuring about there. And then into where you would know like is the like bath area, and open the door. And then they're all kind of seating all of these, and you sold, which you've never been introduced to, but kind of this long red-haired vampire that you recognize. And they're all kind of sitting there like they've been having a serious discussion, and you enter.
Well, this is kind of a weird invitation, but I
Oh,
do
well.
not oppose.
No. No.
You found the robes! Matching!
Very nice.
Yeah.
Is your fur color different?
Keep it tied.
Huh?
You too.
What's your fur
We've
color?
seen too much already.
I like it.
I like this guy.
Well, he grows on you. Welcome. We are just discussing next steps.
To further our relations.
Sure. Yes. That too.
May I say, Isolde speaks up, on behalf of House Phelan and House Scorn, should you give you leave, we are very grateful and anticipatory of your arrival here.
I appreciate the invitation.
You are well within my and our protections while you are here in Stravia. We will make sure that anything in our ability is done to make sure that no harm is come to you. And should you need anything, please ask. I will personally see to it. I believe this is the most hopeful I have been for the future of Stravia for some time. So,
He's not
Dude, is
lying. He's quite the
picture
murderous
from a
one.
mopey guy to a guy with hope now.
Oh, yeah. Just ask him. He murders all kinds of people.
Are you like telling me this, or are you?
Oh, yeah. No, Z has like never actually drank that much in front of anybody. But like, as I've called this meeting of my bloody buddies, but now we've accepted you into this meeting. Z's pretty. Oh, I'm sure it'll drop
She
at
lit.
one point. She's pretty lit up. She's just accepting being
I
home
positioned
and all
Isolde's
this.
angels,
I
but
love
they
when I
they said something else. So.
Can I tell that she's pretty drunk?
Make an insight check with advantage.
With advantage.
Your eyelids are blinking
Calling him.
3 times.
She just looks anxious and like drunk at the same time. Just a little bit of freaking crazy.
What is it? Perception?
Insight.
Oh, insight. 11.
Hard to like the first encounter
19.
you've had. I mean, with real vampires, and I think in your mind, like all of these years of stories and hatred, and how you were invaded and expelled from your home, and the heart of the mountain destroyed by these vampires. And before you stand people. I mean, strange looking, but I mean, you're familiar with humans and other forms. And there's some nature like, is that blood in her goblet? Like there might be some blood in there. And you can't help but as she talks to you, like a fang appears, that like reminds you of her nature. But, despite all that, people, and they have seemed very, especially like Isolde's mentioned and everyone before you, they've seemed very honest and forthright with you so far. So I think that there are these clashes of like, I've had all of these stories of these monsters that await me in the South, and from what I've seen so far, that hasn't backed that up. But who knows?
Okay. All right.
So how do we hide it?
Hide what?
The cup.
How about like this? Minor illusion. It becomes a.
Does it look different?
It looks different. I changed it.
Who can
It's a
tell?
different type.
Can you tell?
Butterfly.
If I may, and can I borrow the pendant? Your pendant, for Ilias?
Why?
Because it can make it very hard to find out that that's been changed. I just know that it works.
Do we
You
trust
need it?
him? I wouldn't trust him.
Just put it around.
I
you
trust him.
Just
He's
do
just an asshole, but
just
I
put it
trust
around
him.
fasten it around the goblet.
Eyes locked. You were right, Meeks.
So I take it off and put it around it.
There you go. Cast your detect magic. See if it works.
I begin the ritual casting of detect magic, and 10 minutes
going
later.
We're doing this all. We're doing this all in front of you too.
Sure. Yeah.
You still have no idea. Apparently, I'm just drunk instead of like.
He cast it like 10 minutes ago.
This
Detect
is just
magic?
me. Apparently,
When we all got to the bathroom, he detected
Is it
magic
still up?
because
I mean, it is me.
Yeah, you would see the goblet pings very obviously magical to you, and then when Zelfira's necklace is placed around it, it stops pinging from detect magic.
It has stopped pinging.
Grandma,
Wow.
Mom, oh,
Wizard in a robe.
she knew everything, didn't she? She had a plan. She knew it. She did it. She. Okay.
Charming, isn't she?
Yeah, this is all fun magic games and all like that. I go and I touch the table that the cup's on and I cast light, so I light it up. Ah!
Oh my God. Wait, what kind of light is
like
this?
fluorescent light.
What kind of light is this? Is this radiant? Oh.
Okay, maybe I don't do this.
No,
You
you
said you
did
did
it.
it. You said
You
did
did
it.
it. You did it. How much damage did I just take?
No, it doesn't cause damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
honey,
what is
bunny,
radiant
I am a
light?
vampire.
Oh, and you
just
you
hurt
took off
me.
your ring.
Yeah, I don't have the ring on.
Protect-
I have
no.
this, and I just took my pendant off. So
I'll jump
on
on
that.
you.
I
I
have
wrote
my
out.
cloak. My cloak's the only thing, even though I'm
Does it
indoors.
stop when I
so
get
I'm
on
not-
top of her?
It is a 20-foot radius.
Okay, does it stop when I get on top of her?
So the ruling is direct sunlight.
in here.
Vampire damages vampires, and so you need a spell specifically that says it produces direct sunlight, like sunbeam or sunburst. So with that ruling, I'll say there is the instinct
hurt?
that, especially the vampires, you and your soul like burning back, but
like,
it
why
does
was
not
that?
damage
You
you from the light spell.
instantly
It's
hear
like, what are you
Soul and I
doing?
probably
Like,
hiss
"Oh."
and like run from you. Like
I'm gonna play it off as a joke. Gotcha. I turn off the
that
dim
blade
light.
is probably going to go right past his head. A blade goes into the wall past you. I don't
Sir.
even know if it'll cling in the wall.
I know
It'll
you
probably
may not be
bounce off
familiar,
the
but
stone.
things such as that can be dangerous.
Sorry,
To such-
I've been in a cave for a long time.
Yep.
There's a Why the frick would you do that?
It was a joke.
That's amazing.
What was funny about it?
May I ask? My niece is under tremendous amount of pressure, but she is extremely wise and capable, and a very, I'm sure all of her companions will verify, a very just ruler.
Yeah.
May I say, what are you seeking from this outcome, from this proposal?
I want the mountains to be safe. And the dwarves that live in it.
Of Darusk. Yeah.
Darusk.
So there's a number of things that we'll be potentially identifying to be voted on. And the following day, we will actually meet to vote. One of the items that we're going to be speaking of is Darusk and how exactly we should be interacting with your nation. Imagine with us bringing something up, you helping to back that proposal, we might be able to craft some kind of argument in your favor. Another item, though, that perhaps we could get your... Well, should we just be open with him? Tell him all the things that we're trying to do? How into the circle is this man?
You gonna screw us over?
I insight check one more time.
No?
Although I don't think I need to. Oh, that's like a 29.
On Reginald?
Wow. Yes. One last insight check to see if he's...
That's basically an X-ray.
Reginald,
She can see right through
What, if anything, does a 29, almost like the 30 is the highest possible DC that I, as a DM, can legally set by the rules. So, with almost a godlike insight check, what does Zelfira glean from you in this moment?
Plus mine.
That I'm being honest and true, that my sole purpose and passion is that the mountains are protected and not destroyed, and that I think it's holy land. And
Do you hate vampires?
that's a trick question.
It's part of it. What are your feelings about whether or not... I think I believe that side of it, that is your sole part. However, do you think undead creatures should still live?
I think they should live. We have a rough history together, and I would like to be the change in the future.
Okay.
I believe we could live peacefully and work together.
You didn't say that. I just read it off of you because I have great insight.
I know about the war, right? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the biggest, your biggest history.
Because the vampires are more willing, like more willing to work than the ogres, right? Like,
Didn't you call him 16?
Yeah, I think that was kind of the goal. Your father, King Hugh Fullstone, and King Viserys Brightwind is like, if we have a chance, our best chance is, especially with like what my children have told me about, Countess Zelfira, is like, we side with her.
What?
We try to commit our houses in marriage. We stand together against King Goroth as he advances, and then should that be successful, that's our best chance for dwarven people's success in the long run.
so I just expressed that. I think that our future.
You don't express that. I just see it.
Oh, yeah. Lads.
Dragul, Kieran, what do you think about that? If he's against Goroth?
He doesn't.
He doesn't say it.
This is just an insight check,
Yep,
y'all.
that's
This
insight.
is just me.
Boy, this would go a lot
Looking
faster if
at
you just
him
talked
for a
out
while.
loud, guys.
But I mean, some of that has been expressed out loud, particularly by Yasol.
We will give him the chance, and then he can
the motives.
quick pace it, because I will say, I do believe he is here for the right reasons and wants what I want for this entirety of our people and the peace moving forward, and can let bygones be bygones and put things in the past and move forward. Just because we are byproducts of our people and our races does not mean we have to choose the same path and the same bloodshed that they did. I do not wish harm upon your people. I do not wish harm upon anyone, honestly, and I wish there was other ways that I could exist. I grab this, and it's just a symbol of the fact that I have to feed off blood. But if you can truly forgive and move past that for the well-being of your people and for everyone, to form against a greater good, I do believe he can be trusted to know all and be let in, as Nyx has already chosen to trust.
I like
and
people.
bring him here.
4x4 wasn't the worst decision.
Thank you.
4x4?
4
he
feet
said
tall,
you're
4 feet long.
The square.
I'm all like 16.
Why? Square feet. That's why I said that.
A cube.
I love you, Sam Riegel. You're cute. Now. Yeah.
When you see our friend to
You just
your
fit perfectly through doors.
right. It's like
Some Lego.
my most trusted hand that I've also known for most of a while, according to dreams. It's very confusing.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel?
I understand that.
No, look him in his eyes and tell me.
Very ugly.
No, kiss.
You're not confusing me either.
He's look him in his eyes means
Freaking
you're
square.
staring like he's like how tall? You're staring directly up
They're
at
9
him.
feet.
No, that's true.
He's literally like towering over you.
Taking a picture, but like from this angle. Yeah, not great. Not really good.
I understand, or I don't quite understand why he's here with you guys with the war that's happening. But I also have a feeling he has abandoned his people because he doesn't agree.
You'll hear a low chuckle. Like, I didn't abandon them. They kicked me out. And now I seek to rip King Gorath's spine from his body.
More like we have a couple princes amongst our mix that need to right some wrongs along the way.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
That's literally the end of that quote. Yes, I'm glad you said friend.
I held out.
Well done, Sam. Well done.
Thank you, Nix.
It'll funny.
By the way, Z, his granddad had an iron crown. Spark anything for you?
Riddle. Can I finally share the riddle with you guys? Borislav's not here. He won't yell at me this time.
Yeah. It's always Boris.
Are you going to yell at me in his steed?
We miss you, Gabe.
No, I will
Good.
not.
Perfect.
I didn't always agree with him.
Back home. He just didn't know how to have fun. It must be real.
He's a little rough around the edges, I know.
Get a bit of basilisk milk in that man. I'm sure he's a grand type.
Don't talk about it.
Back home. This doesn't help us here and doesn't help us now, but it's a little fun. There is a riddle my grandma, I believe. My mother set forward for me to thank you. Figure out, hopefully, maybe me. I'm assuming it was for me. And I have been racking my brain to figure out the true understanding of it. As the slot is coin size. Only a coin. Needs to be maybe a coin size. Keep that in mind. Ready?
Yes.
Yes.
I turn into Cecilia.
Oh, go.
I like riddles.
Cece, look in the mirror.
I see a tiny little dwarven girl.
The Nix has become.
Hey,
About 13,
Cece,
14 years old.
look in the mirror.
It's the same as Nix's thing.
Yeah. That's because you did that. Okay, ready? We still love you, Stacey. Just remember, consequences, right?
Is there ale around here?
No. No, well, actually, technically, yes, you can have ale. That's fine.
Is she an adult? That's like one of those age-old questions. Huh?
I'm an adult now. 13-year-old dwarf.
No, that's true. That's Marian age, yep. It's medieval times, okay?
Worse and worse. So you sold us.
It's the times, okay?
Incest, underage.
Literally made that breakup so easy. So gross. What breakup? No, I'm not. Requiem's not saying that.
Can we hear the riddle?
Who's saying that? I am.
Hi, I'm Cece.
Morgan.
You're a dwarf like me.
Where did Nix go?
What?
Nix became Cece.
Doesn't work.
I'm so
Nix.
confused.
By
So
the way, Nix wanted me to introduce myself to you. He mentioned something earlier. This is
by
me.
the way-
I'm Cece. Your last name is Fullstone. My last name is Halfstone. We have things related. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it kind of confused
She thought
me.
your last name was Foreskin.
That's hilarious. Force.
Also,
not named.
He's changing. Never heard of that.
Oh, you're just...
I'm a huskunk.
I've
What a change.
What? What?
Valroth asked me what I wanted to be called because I don't like changeling, and I've decided on huskunk. So if you could please just
You're literally
respect.
a little girl right now. Huskunk.
Well, with Nix is it, I suppose. I don't know.
So when Cece's
Oh,
it, what would you
man.
like to be called?
Huskunk.
Dwarf?
Hunk.
A what? A dwarf?
Hunk.
Or dwarf?
Just
Husk.
dwarf. Okay.
Husk. Hunk.
Okay, well, dwarf means
What?
dwarf. Husk hunk. Hunk. Like, okay. Not conk. Not. Are you ready for the riddle?
Ready.
Isolde, are you
So
ready? I'm
that
sure
riddle-
I've never heard
You're
this.
in the corner.
Has Isolde?
This is taking a turn.
No. I don't know. I've only learned a lot of things. Oh, Isolde has only just started to open up to me.
I almost
Out
wish
of
she
my
closed
entire
back up,
life.
honestly. It's just God, it's too much.
And no. Riddle time.
I can leave if it's too much. I mean,
No, you stay
saying it
here.
to her.
You just
hear anything.
You just
I can hear lots of stuff.
Good for you.
A pox, I say, a pox, on the living king who steers. He drank the wine and spilt the blood and wasted away the years. Dig, I say, we dig, at the dead king who rules. We raid the grave he hid away from his many fools. Wait, I say, we wait, on one not yet born yet bleeds. We braid our hair and pray to air for his future deeds. I lost my spot. 3 crowns before the throne, before these kings of 3. Which one shall rise? I say again, which true king is he? One such crown is clad in gold, that dazzles and does blind. Another gowned in silver, that mirrors all in kind. The final one of iron, cold and rimmed with timber, yet it is the iron crown that best remembers. We often say that silver's clarity is truthful. Gold is silent, gleaming old and rueful. Yet iron bound in timber still finds mercy, which crown befits the head of one made worthy. The living bows to the dead, and mercy crowns the wise. Then from the shroud of silence, the true king shall rise. 3 crowns before the throne, before these kings of 3. Which one should rise, I say again, which true king is he? This is the riddle I've been trying to find.
Do you think you're the true king? What do you think?
I think I'm the true king.
See, hearing the words, Reginald, your hand instinctively goes towards your symbol. An iron coin with the symbol of Moldural etched upon it.
Do I want to show him that?
That's up to you. I'm just saying, like, that's your recollection. Like, ooh, that sounds like...
Come on in.
Do you want it? Are you guys talking about this?
We actually don't know. That's why we're asking.
I'm very eager. In case you guys don't know.
Is
That's
it
what we're trying to figure out.
iron and is it a coin?
It is.
Yeah.
Can I insight it to see how I feel?
Yeah.
Magical?
Magical, baby girl.
Well, that's pretty. Where did you get it?
16.
It's been in my family
Not
for
the greatest,
years.
but 16. But don't give that away. Give the ring away.
How about
Right?
you?
A good thing I gave the ring away. Not
That would have
this.
been crazy. Would that
with-
have crossed your mind?
With a 16 insight, I'll say, Zephyra, that what you see in that moment as he holds it out, there's like, so what color did you say your shield was? You said it was blue.
Yeah, it was like a neon bright blue.
You see
Neon?
like, you see like,
We went the other way with that.
you
So
see like
glowy.
this bright blue, like it's like,
I'm the queen
it's like
of black.
Reginald's, it's like Reginald's veins.
He's all black.
sitting out,
with
you know, the,
neon blue
the-
shield.
You have pale skin.
That's so, like,
You're
bright.
pale. So
Like that.
you see Reginald's veins, you know, blue veins beneath his pale skin, and as he holds it out, they like light as he holds the coin in the back, and you sense that there's a very real magic in Reginald that is distinctly tied to this coin, and not really like that this item is magical, but there is some belief that he has in what this symbolizes that manifests in very real abilities that he has. And
Are you holding it out?
Yeah, I'm holding like this.
Poke it. You.
Boy, Borislav did real good, didn't he? Him and him alone. I really wish I could have gotten in on some of that credit.
You need to come.
Shouldn't have sold Borislav so hard.
You're welcome, Gabe.
You need to survive this long enough to come back home. Yeah?
Yeah.
To Slavoga? Yeah?
Well, we need to survive.
Well, duh.
We'll make sure of that.
I can hold my own. It's fine.
I can die any day.
What?
Die another day.
Hey, you can.
Thank you.
She's a badass.
Glare over at Tragul.
Coming from the two of you.
But we still here, ain't we?
True enough.
Zofia instantly gets sad because then she remembers the time she died and then her grandma sacrificed her life for her to then die to save her. And then she instantly is like over in the corner.
And then she became a
Because she's not her
That's
grandma. She's her
depressing.
mom. Her grandma her mom did it for her. And, it's a whole thing because I've been through a lot in the last week. So her comment just now, you see Z like agree and be like, just go into a crying, not quite crying, but a really sad fit in the corner. And then I pull it back together because somebody knew who was here.
A fat, headless zombie licked my corpse for a hot second, so we've all had things, I guess.
That's hot.
And
My girlfriend's painting.
I got
with,
shot in the head by a zombie.
with that's hot, we pan out from this moment of camaraderie in Nix's bathroom.
Yeah.
It was like, am I surrounded by crazy
He was a better
people?
spot
And
for the meeting, really.
we
Your
will-
bathroom.
Let me ask
tethered
you,
to her.
from 30,000 feet,
What?
are there any other actions that you all are taking before? So you have like tonight and then tomorrow, and then, the next evening is the first meeting of the summit. What are there any actions that you're taking before then?
Is that,
Do I really?
is that considered a short rest?
Yeah.
It'll be a long
I
rest.
truly do.
It'd be a long rest as you're
Yeah, that's
once
what
the
I'm-
night, once the night passes.
Thank you.
So team, so we can just kind of metagame this real quick. We're going to do the Doru stuff, and we're
fully.
definitely going to levy for that. Eldrith getting a
That's a
seat. Is there anything else that we're trying to bring up to vote on tomorrow? Are we trying to make stipulations for tithe adjustment so we're no longer stealing children? Seems like a pretty cool thing we could potentially do.
So it's whether or not we actually do that within here or we do that at home ourselves. Like we adjust those rules and then let.
If we do, then it'll be against the king stuff because, like they'd said before, if we do that, then it'll be against.
So how many things do we disrupt in one? Because Z agrees we need to do that, but do we do that behind the king stuff and just within our rule? Or do we do that and try and bring it up here as a whole while we're also already bringing up?
We bring.
Well, I mean, technically, okay.
Agree.
It really depends on how big of a thing it is to add Eldrith. Because, like, the thing with Darush is whether or not we go to war, right? Or we don't. But the fact that he's here, I think, alone is, like, a huge thing that, like, that's not even technically on us, I guess. But it's a huge thing already that's, like, do you even talk about going to war against the people that are also actively here?
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
they'll probably be talking about it more in terms of do we choose to trade or not? If they say not, then it'll be invasion implied.
I would like to become an import-export with you guys.
So that's part of the conversation. So it's like, but that's a big topic, but also kind of
Maybe
not
we can,
like this whole taboo thing.
Okay,
Versus,
how about this? Can we squeeze in
Eldrith.
an item that's underneath that? The ability to get financial transparency with where the tithe money is going and table that underneath the trade negotiations? Because at a minimum, if we were able to get that visibility, then we'd be able to say, hey, our money isn't being used the right way. We could just do it this way. We don't need to charge people so much, blah, 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 right? Also, I'm worried
actually-
about Celine or others bringing surprise items to be voted on. is there any espionage that we need to do? We're talking with allies to see if we can't get some ideas on what they might be planning to bring up tomorrow so we're not blindsided as actions.
Isolde, I believe this is in your willpower. Spy on the friends.
Yes. I will counter that with I have virtually no resources here. I can attempt to spy on my own, but I'm a known face to Celine. Should there be others who
Cassian?
cannot be known faces?
Oh, me.
Scry. Do you know what this is true? As back home where they all belong, they have their own resources set up. But in my own home, my own town, what kind of resources would one have already prepared or set up in these matters?
Screw it. I'm probably going to go to jail for the rest of my life and be executed anyway. What's the worst that could happen?
You absolutely won't.
If it's within Slavoka,
We'll see.
I believe
If
the
you
Countess
did
can
something,
have.
I would be more than happy then to follow you from afar and keep an eye on you, make sure that you're not intercepted.
Obviously, I've been using my next voice. I'm going to say I switched back.
Oh yeah, you were ceasing.
We're related, probably.
You'll get used to it. It's fine.
Oh, next, buddy. I miss you.
Oh, you haven't met.
A couple of our favorites yet.
I don't think I wanted to see who Samuel was.
Oh, he traveled with us the whole
he
way.
was that
just about.
zombie fellow that licked my face when I was dead.
Gaia.
He's much better now. Anyways, yes, I can turn into people. I can do some espionage if you'd like me to. We could also just ask, Eldrith as a person that we're aligning with and might also be trying to get votes for to, regardless of what happens, Celine doing some shady shit, let me know. And also, vote with us against her.
The only problem is Eldrith
Well,
is
they don't
not
have a
here.
vote.
They don't have a house.
Cassian's
Yeah.
here, so he could help us spy.
Can you meet with Cassian, your favorite?
Yes, I can. You could too. It might not be such a bad thing to put in a little more FaceTime with your suitors.
Cassian is suitor too, huh?
Yes, he is.
I look over at the other person that's right next.
You've got competition.
I don't know who Cassio is.
Cassio.
Cassian.
Hell yeah.
Yo, it's a foreign company from the far east. They make many magical inventions.
What was his
About the
name?
suitor.
So there's
Why can't it
Cassian
be about the
Eldrith,
war
Cassian.
Lariel second,
and the greater
for
good
Stravos,
of
Valtor
our
Blackheart,
nations?
Sarah
No?
Nur, and then you.
These are the other king or princes.
Yeah.
Princes. That okay.
You make them
These are
think
your
they are
competition.
And Cassian sounds hideous, so
Rather roguishly
The brothers.
handsome.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
saw
make sure he's
man weak.
But like Cassio. Oh, definitely.
His name's not Cassio.
It is now. It is now.
Cassio.
No, I believe they've fallen on hard times as of late. The last couple decades, we haven't really heard much.
This
from
is a superpower I have of saying names so wrong that they get stuck.
What did you call her?
What's my name?
Zara or
What's my name?
Raskian?
Raskian?
Like-
No, a Zafarian?
It was
Rawi- no, there's something with a W.
What?
You said like
Rasputin.
or weekend or something. I don't know. What is my name?
What is-
Z.
And what is her formal title?
My queen.
Oh.
Oh.
Break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need that song plan.
Yeah.
It's not a wrong answer.
So,
What's my name?
So,
Me
should
and
I do some
Cassian.
espionage? Should I connect with Eldrith? What are we trying to do right now?
Spy. I can disguise myself.
well, if you are worried about Celine,
As a baker lady.
No, not this.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
you are worried about Celine, as you, honestly, should be. She is always up to something. It would be good to have a spy or two. If Cassian is here,
I will front.
what better way to spy on her than working with one of our alliances in work? We have a mission ahead with them and the house, and I believe he'd want to make sure that happens by furthering that connection, right? And so work with Cassian, see what you can find out, see what kind of information he's willing to give and or find on his own, because that shows just how much he cares about this and the alliance we have set out with them, and Eldrith only being to Slavoka. It's for the better. Like, look, don't know if you know them. Eldrith is the house of many secrets. They know everything and are very deadly.
Okay.
Very deadly.
Where are they located?
Good question.
Station in Slavoka. That's the main headquarters.
In my city,
Scotty for the
as they do not have their
beginning
actual
of the
house.
session in the, what's it called? The summit. So that we're not showing up without travel to the summit.
What?
So we're going to have to go till 9 so we can actually have Scotty in the summit meeting with us.
What do you mean?
Because I don't know if we're going to.
Huh?
If we can't schedule.
Oh, like out after passes, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
With that, Truggle,
Mm-hmm.
what are your actions this evening?
I believe I'd take some time to myself in my room. Probably crafting a few things. And waiting for everyone to either not be in the manor or be asleep. And I would place letters in front of their bedroom doors as I made my way out of the city. Who would be the first one to probably find their letter?
Yeah, the me or Rack.
I don't sleep.
She
I'll
doesn't
give it.
sleep. This is my home.
Oh, no. No one sees me.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Where did this letter just magically show up from? Oh, that would have been sick. Dang it.
Are you taking the journal with you?
No, I'll have left that with you. On top of your guys' letters, you'll find, for Z, we'll find made out of pure ice, 2 crowns intertwined. And then for Requiem, you'll find Tragul on his knee hugging Requiem. And then for Nyx, you'll find Tragul with Nyx on his shoulder. And you'll see it's a depiction of when we first met.
Yeah.
And you'll see a slight smile on Tragul's face
I like
that you never knew was there.
I like that. I dig it.
You can read them if you guys want.
Trugul leaves the city. Scotty is going on a grand adventure to have a child.
Yeah.
For Scotty. So, of course, he'll be going on a much more important adventure in the next little bit, but we'll see him again very soon. So, thanks for Scotty and thanks for Duck for joining us this evening. And it's a great time to see you guys next time. So, we got a whole bunch of political stuff coming at you. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'd say we were going till like 9.
She's
No, but before that, like my brain